Hey, so this weekend you got some Battlefield gaming in. Tell us a little bit about it.
So the beta was out this past weekend. So, I mean, I'm forgetting the dates as I'm talking, but basically this past weekend and the next upcoming weekend is the only time we have this beta available, which I'm not usually one to partake in betas or go kind of pre-game the game. I like an authentic experience going in it when it's fully baked. It's, you know, they already got the kinks out, but my interest was piqued for Battlefield. I mean, look at the franchise in front of us.
And you ran through this.
Yes. Well, I've never played part 1, but I've played 2, 3, and 4. And then I nobody liked 1. I didn't have a PS4 at the time, so I had to skip Battlefield 1. I think you played it for a little bit. It was the old World War I theme.
Oh, okay.
When everybody was going futuristic, Battlefield took a left, and yeah, they went old. And then they did it again, and then a little bit of controversy with Battlefield. I think it was Battlefield 5.
So it's still EA, right?
It's still EA. They've been publishing all the way through.
EA's got typical pros and cons.
Yeah, I mean, EA is a business, and they let you know from the jump. You try to log in, and it requires you an EA account. So I've apparently had one in the past, because when I tried to use my current email, it's saying like, hey, this email's already taken. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, I'm not going to ever remember this fucking password from like 10 years ago.
Yeah, time to reset it and go through that whole damn
reset, go through my emails, gotta choose the right password. It's like 5 variations of the same one. So, all right, the hackers online are like fucking...
It's pretty standard protocol for everybody.
So basically I got in. That was kind of a hassle. I will say there is few drawbacks, but not a significant amount to take me out.
And it's beta, so you know coming in that you're going into something with
they let you know from the get-go. Beta, it's not its final form. As soon as I logged into Battlefield 6, did I even say the name of the game? Battlefield 6.
It's in your face.
So basically, before you even get in, yes, make the account, and then 2, you're queued in to, at the time, 270,000 people. You had 270,000. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna get anywhere. I missed the boat. Slowly but surely, the count started clicking down. In increments of like 50,000, not by like hundreds or tens. It just like. But anyways, how
long did it take?
I would say like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, for me, the best way I can relate the experience is like a bad drive-through, basically. You got your food, but you just have to wait a little bit.
And you're experimenting with a new restaurant. It's like you got a pass to try it out, which, man, I'm not trying to steal the thunder, but that is a win-win for everybody, because it gives the developers a chance to figure out what's really wrong with the game. You can only do so much testing. Like anything you do in real life, the only way to actually know is to run it. At some point, you got to run it.
Yes.
And then you know the behaviors of the people, of what everybody's going to be doing, the players. And then it's also the great part about it is that it's a tease. It's a great tease and segue into, do you want this game eventually? And the confidence, you have to be confident to release, I would say, 80, 90% beta phase.
I would say
it's playable.
Yeah, I would say 80 to 90% complete.
Yeah.
Judging by, like, they have basically all the bones, the ligaments, the muscles there.
Yeah.
Now it's just coordination to get this whole thing, this whole structure working together. Balancing, making sure nobody's breaking the game. A couple cool things I saw online, which I didn't expect, but I'm glad it exists and it's there. And maybe it's going to be gone by the time it gets patched. But basically, I don't know if you recall Halo or Call of Duty, you can climb all over the map. Like, there is no invisible wall. Well, there's a few, but there's not a lot. And you can go above the map, above the buildings, go on to the top structure where you're really not supposed to be, because you have full advantage and you could just snipe everybody to death and nobody can ever pick you out.
Oh, man.
So there's some of that. And I was like, man, that's a good...
They probably set these traps up just to see how many people would go to them right away. And that might even kind of like tell the developers, all right, don't worry about those. People didn't even try these spots. Hit these up first.
You just went to the easy fishing spot.
Yeah.
I already knew about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's a good opportunity to see any loopholes, or maybe it's an intentional bait for somebody to see how far a player's willing to go. Because I mean, if you really wanted to, you'd wall off sections of the game that are obviously like an advantage point, but instead they leave it open. And I think it's because the game is built off of an engine that you can manipulate. At some point, you can go to like a creative mode and make your own map. And I was like, dude, that's cool. Everybody's kind of recalling back to, which I never partook, but I heard a lot of good things about it, as the Halo 3 days, Forge. You'd make your own maps, your own modes, and basically you have infinite replayability because the players are the ones that fuel the games, fuel the modes. There's always something different to do. Fortnite succeeds from that model by having the player access to create.
Our limitations to that, the ability to just kind of like, I think about Mario Maker, it becomes very niche. It becomes oh, that was cool, but you want to go back to your comfort food. You want to go to where like they made this game with lots of timing.
Don't get me wrong. I did not miss that. It was not part of the beta. Excuse me, fucking energy drinks. They gave you access to 3 maps at 4 to 5 modes. You're able to try out all the 4 classes. You had 1 to 2 weapon variants, so you can switch it up, but you won't go as far as getting all the weapon unlocks or getting an advantage. I don't know if you keep your rank to the actual alpha, the actual stamped and approved game, but it is nice seeing the progression in the game. And I'm not sure if you've, I don't know, when's the last time you've experienced progression in an online multiplayer game? Like, I guess Tekken's probably the last thing you saw, like a progression system of going up and up.
Yeah, I guess. Not really, more of online, throw you in there and y'all have fun. I'll pick you up when...
Oh, you got a free hat from school. All right, I guess.
How much did I spend on this private school?
I guess it's part of the school. Yeah, that's the battle pass. You come out with rewards that you probably unintentionally paid for, and you're like, okay, cool. It's a nice treat to be rewarded for the whole experience. I don't know if they're going to come out with the battle pass system. People or other streamers online are advocating for the success of the game. You'll need a battle pass system. You'll need basically skins, everything that Fortnite and Call of Duty are doing. If you're going to be a successful gamer, you're going to need these qualities, attributes in your game. If not, you're not going to make enough money. You're not going to have enough revenue to support the game. And
keep it going.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's true though, because a lot of people logged in. And on the Steam player count, it logged in 500,000 people. That's just Steam. It's not even taking into account the PlayStation or the Xbox.
What does that say? Does that say people are looking for something different? They're tired of Call of Duty. They're tired of Fortnite. Not that they're tired, but
it's something different. Something new.
Like, yeah, spice it up a little bit.
Fresh take. Like, I love cooperative shooters, squad based. It's destructible environments. It's destructible environments. So you can't break the whole map. You can't break the floor. Like Bonanza, kind of like there's destruction to a limit.
It's kind of like when we first got open world, like, oh, it was exciting. Now we're first getting destruction, and it's like, okay, well, let's get back to what makes a good game. And hopefully Battlefield is something of that, to just kind of redefine gaming a little bit, change it up.
I'm not sure if it's redefining gaming, but it's like really honing in on the good parts of a good shooter and good teamwork and variety. Because the thing that brought me into Battlefield as opposed to Call of Duty is a good game and I've had fun on it, but I do think Battlefield just has more variety in it. You can be in an assault class, which just means you're boots on the ground rushing. You can be a support class, which just means you have ammo bags and you can set up walls, and you have an LMG to just suppress fire, and then you have your engineer to fix the tanks and take out tanks with RPGs, and then you have the recon class. You can snipe, or you can spot enemies from a distance to give your team an advantage. Like, yeah, there's an enemy right here.
A little different from Helldivers. What was the follow-up to Halo? The Bungie made that last.
Damn it, I forgot it.
A little bit different from that mix-up.
Very, very different. The Bungie follow-up was a looter shooter, which just means you would squad up and you'd fight these NPCs, these non-playable characters, and then you'd go in and out. Very different from most of the games. I would say it is a more collaborative effort instead of just killing people. Like, hopefully your team's working, or you're working with somebody to go clear an objective.
You need a strong leader and some decent players.
Yes, decent players. You don't even have to be a good shooter. You could just be out. I had fun doing this shit. I was just a medic out there with defibrillators and just rezzing people back to life. And I'm just in the middle of I'm not even shooting back. I'm just going in the middle of the crossfire. Come on, team, get the fuck back up.
I did my job. Yeah, you get back out there.
It's the 4th time you died. Like,
Billy, goddamn it, Billy.
There's I don't know, you saw it on the trailer, but people are talking a lot about it. The mechanic for rezzing. You would drag his body, get him to a safe spot, hit him with the fucking EpiPen, and then res him back.
Get out there.
Yeah. Whoa! I don't feel a damn thing.
I hit you with double.
Yeah, I'm rezzed. Oh, you're gonna die. Just you're not feeling it yet.
You're missing, buddy.
A lot of people are praising that mechanic because it works very well. Like, people thought it was going to be janky to get ragdoll physics. You wouldn't res on time, but it's a very good feature because when you're rezzing somebody, typically they're in a line of fire. You're in the middle of somewhere I don't want to be. Grab his body, drag him back. You have like maybe 5 to 10 seconds to res, and then you get back out there.
Hence the name. But did you feel like you were in a battlefield?
Yeah, a little bit. I went like middle of the battlefield, but like the closest, I would say.
You feel the suspense, the adrenaline. You got like, there's a lot going on. You feel
the immersion, especially with my headphones on. Like, you hear bullets zipping by, buildings crumbling, tanks going. I didn't play on the mode with any aircraft, but I'd imagine if there's a plane zipping by, yeah, you're gonna feel even more immersed.
Yeah.
I will say, if it's like your first time going into the Battlefield franchise, it's going to be a hell of an experience. I want to say it's like you're in the middle of war.
Overwhelming bit.
Well, yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, you're seeing people snipe over here, die left, right, and you're like in the middle of it.
Responding to
constantly. I wouldn't say it's realistic because you have people with defibrillators just ready to go.
Yeah, we send robots out now.
In order to repair a tank, you're blow torching it like aimlessly. You're not fixing a point. But they're all mechanics to kind of immerse you into working as a team. And it's funny, like putting on that fake little role-playing hat does make you feel like a team member, like you're working towards a goal. And I like the teamwork aspect of Battlefield.
So everything leading up to this, the price.
Yeah.
$70 for the standard basic,
yeah, which
everybody makes fun of you for. The
yeah.
deluxe, which what's it come with?
Extra skins, a little bedazzle on your gun that you get to see when you reload.
Okay.
But they're not going that far with it. Something that they're praising the game for as well is they're not getting these outrageous cosmetics. You don't have fucking Family Guy in the middle of fucking Battlefield.
Yeah.
And that's something that Call of Duty's been doing. I don't know if you've seen it recently, but they have Beavis and Butthead in there. They have American Dad. They have Roger. Yes. They got Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg rolling the scene. Selling out. It's making money. That's the part of the business. And something that Battlefield is staying true to is like its image. It's a war game. You don't see, like, look at the back of these covers and it's all just infantry in the middle of a battlefield.
Yeah.
I think it's like, anyways.
Open it up. Are you going to buy this game?
I'm going to buy this game. I'm still struggling if I want to buy the $100 version or the $70 version, because I feel like I'm going to put enough time into it where I'm like, might as well dish out $10 here, another $10 here, $5 here, and it amounts to the $100. And I'm like, okay.
I'd say at the level that we're at in terms of gaming and quote unquote a middle class suburban type income, it's too easy to pay the $100 for not having that, the FOMO, the regret, or anything like that. But would most people coming in new into the franchise, I would pay the $100? That's steep.
I would not recommend it to the player or to the person that's just going to go in, play it for a month or two, and forget about it. Just get in.
I think Grand Theft Auto is going to be like a little over 100. I wouldn't surprise if Grand Theft Auto was like 150, but
they're going to sell you a premium package the same way they do here. Yeah, we're not increasing the price, but there's a $100 to $200 option right here. If you want it, here's the base game. You get all the essentials, but then you're going to go to the online store, the shop, and you're going to see, I want that car, another $5. Well, I might as well bought the premium package from the beginning instead of wasting, it's the Sam's Club or Costco principle. You buy in bulk and you save a little bit more in the long run. The inconvenience factor.
Yeah.
I will say, because I know how much time I'm gonna log into this game, I'll probably go and dish out the $100. I'll just be like, don't spend any more money in this game for the next 2 months, and then after that, spend another $5-10.
How many bucks coming in? $100 for your veterans that have played the game and are ready to put some time into it. And beta was a great entryway for the game to come in. So I think maybe a future path for others, but you also have to have the wait for it. You can't just come in beta as just a newbie. Like if you're got some history with the fans, you can potentially bring in this beta phase where people can try it, stir it up. Because of that, this likely to be a success just from the jump because of what they've done.
Majority
great timing too, because there's nothing out there right now.
Right now is like a good. I looked around, I was like, what's out? What's coming out? I hate to be like the guy that's not playing the games and just buying them, but I was like, what's
nothing,
on the
nothing big. Bodanza is like, that's already over with. Or looking for the next thing.
Already chilled out. Okay, what's the next thing I need to spend money? No, I didn't beat the game, but I'm gonna go buy another one. I will say that I don't know if every developer should go with the beta model, but I do think Battlefield and what they got with the long-standing franchise, I think they succeeded at putting it out there. Yeah, there's a few flaws here and there, but I think that they got a fat W on this one. They knocked it out of the park. They've kind of proved themselves after the last botch of Battlefield and reinstilled the faith into most of these players that are looking for another Battlefield.
There you go. Let us know what you think in the comments. Would you buy this game? Would you pass on it?
Yeah. See you guys.
All right. Take care.